Hi, this is Corina Angela, and welcome back to my channel. Really appreciate it. This is Trine Healing, connect to your soul self. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And yeah, if you feel that this video resonates with you, please share it out. Okay. I'm just going to deep dive in, and this video will be about soul self awareness and how can we be more aware of our bodies, our mind, our soul, our heart, and they're all interconnected. When we transform different frequencies, when we transform on higher levels of frequency, our body begins to integrate them, to make sense of them, to become more familiar with them. That's when our bodies change, our cells are changing, I mean, every minute, but we become more aware. We become more aware of our surroundings. You know, some mornings we wake up and it's brighter for some reason. Some mornings we wake up and our eyesight's better. You know, some mornings we wake up and it's really blurry. Why? You know, so it's becoming more cognizant of our self-awareness through connecting into ourselves. And when we begin to do this, we begin to uncover our own healing abilities, and we begin to become clearer with the ailments, with the discomfort within our bodies, if we are more aware of what is transpiring within our bodies. Writing the first book that I received from Edgar Casey and Gladys Davis Turner, I've always been fascinated with the body. You know, back in the day, I was a massage therapist. I was just always entrenched in the body, the anatomy of the body. I mean, I was just always very, very interested. Even as a teenager, just really just mesmerized by how the body can heal itself. You know, if you cut yourself and how fast it heals, just, as a child, just really, really fascinated by our innate ability to heal ourselves. And then, experiencing my own personal experiences with my health and how I had the wisdom within myself that we all have, right? To tap into it and to heal ourselves with anything. And how is that done? It's through awareness. I have a headache. Did you drink enough water? I'm not feeling so well. What did you just eat? Or do you have an allergy to something? Is your body your body is speaking to you at every moment of the day. And how can we be more aware? Right? We don't have to sit in silence or hours of meditation. It's like we take our body wherever we go, right? And if we are more aware of our physical being here, we begin to tap into the innate wisdom that our body wants to share with us. And that's how I believe 100%, my belief, of course, that we can heal anything in our body. And if we allow ourselves to get to know ourselves, to connect to our soul self, to connect, so we can become more aware. So how do we do that step by step? I teach this a lot with other with clients and sessions that I have. And I've learned very precise but very simplistic exercises through what I received writing Transference, the book I received from Edgar Casey and Gladys Davis Turner. And Edgar was always very, very, and still is, very precise with the simplistic nature of our being, right? Always breaking it down into simplistic steps. And being submerged in this way of letting go of my past filters that I had put upon myself because of what I read or a process that I learned years ago, or you know, whoever was around me had a certain ailment or blah blah blah, blah, right? It's the information, right? It's the information that is around us. And when we become more aware of what we're allowing into our awareness, what we are electing to receive, we begin to start shifting, right? There's, oh, perhaps there's a different way. Perhaps this way would work. I've always viewed it in my whole process. I mean, pretty much for many, 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 many years now, of looking at issues, let's say, or patterning, or obstacles, always with a second pair of eyes. um, so if I'm entrenched in believing, right, because we all have very, very strong beliefs, right? If I'm entrenched in my belief system, right, I'm not going to move. I'm going to go this way. So I always made it a part of my self-discovery of myself to perhaps shift a little bit, shift a little more over here, a little more, and then view it, right? So doing that throughout the years, I now can just shift in and shift out. It's like a light switch to me. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, and it's like connecting the dots really fast. And then you go, okay, maybe I'll try that. Oh, maybe I'll try that. Oh, maybe I'll try that. Does that work for me, right? So, if I share with you, oh, vitamin C is the best thing in the world, right? Maybe it doesn't work for your body. So it's really, trying things that will best serve you, but in the process, listening to your innate wisdom that you already have inside. Right? It's really connecting in. Does that serve your good? Does that serve you in your highest possible way? And I think when we begin to really hone in on that and grasp that for ourselves, I think we begin to really open up to all the possibilities that we indeed do have. And it sheds a lot of light on how we can ascertain that information, because it's here, right? It's all here. It is. We take our body wherever we go. And I think it's just I like to view it that way. It's like, oh, I could take my body here, you know. Again, it's being cognizant of myself, me, aware, and practicing that every day. I mean, it takes what, a minute, 2 minutes, and I think when we love ourselves that much, and if we don't love ourselves that much, how can we love ourselves that much to make those clear decisions for ourselves that we know to be true, right? And what do we believe? What do we believe? We do have choices. We can change our belief system. We can heal our bodies, and we can be more self-aware. So, in what ways can you do that today? How can you be more self-aware of your surroundings, of your body? What is your body telling you? If you're sitting in a way that's not comfortable for you, How long do you sit in that uncomfortable position until you have pins and needles in your leg, perhaps, right? So how can we catch it before it goes into the pins and needles? Seeing where I'm going with this, it's always it's being more cognizant, you know. If I'm not feeling comfortable, do I move? Do I move in with my breath? Right? Do I slow down when I need to slow down? When I'm so tired, do I slow down? Or do I push forward because I feel I have to? Right? We all can take breaks. We all can take 2 minutes. We all can shut our eyes and breathe deeply for 2 minutes. We all can go to the restroom if we're at our 9 to 5 job. We all can take the time to read or write or whatever is good for us, right? Whatever you're interested in, whatever is for your highest good, you have the capacity to choose that. And you're worth it. And why are you worth it? Because you deserve it. You deserve that time. You deserve to give yourself that time, right? Even if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 hours, whatever it is. Give it to yourself today. Yeah. Okay. So until the next video, if you have any comments, questions, please leave here. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Really appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and share out this video if it resonates with you, or if you feel that it would be helpful or best served for someone else. Yeah. Thank you. Until the next video.